Oh,
Say your name.
Cole Williams.
Go ahead, Brookie. Say your name. Brooke Williams.
Okay. Alright, so today I'm going to be presenting plastic pollution and why it is bad for us. So, introduction, it is believed that there are 5.25 trillion pieces of plastic debris in the ocean. Of that mass, 269,000 tons of flow across the surface, while 4 billion microfibers per square kilometer litter the deep sea. Since we are the main consumers of plastic, it is up to us to reduce plastic consumption before our ecosystem is destroyed by its effects. These effects can have everlasting consequences for humanity. So with the consumption of plastic growing by the day, we as a society need to address this prevalent problem and take immediate action in dealing with it to create a more sustainable and efficient ecosystem. Today in my presentation, I will be going over the problem, the solution, and the future of plastic pollution. So the problem is that humans consume way too much plastic. My first claim is that the consumption is at an all-time high. Part of the evidence is that half of the plastic was made in the last 13 years, and it has outpaced any manufactured material. Also, it is creating a world disaster. And the fact that over 100,000 marine creatures die from plastic entanglement a year. And once an animal dies and decays after ingesting plastic, the plastic is freed back into the marine environment, which will result in more deaths. So since we addressed the problem, let's go over the solution, which is reducing consumption. Our first method of reducing consumption can be eliminating plastic in our everyday lives. Each year we use 1 billion plastic shopping bags, and we create over 300,000 tons of landfill waste. Also in 2017, America used over 390 million straws every day. So we can reduce that substantially, it would definitely help. My second claim for our solutions would be recycling. The recyclable materials in the U.S. waste stream would generate over $7 billion if recycled. Also, if every American recycled just 1/10 of their newspaper, we would save 250 million trees a year. So recycling is very important, and if we take these solutions and apply them to our everyday life, we would have a future without plastic pollution. Our first claim for our future would be that plastic pollution could destroy our ecosystem. The website independent.co reports that it's estimated that there will be more plastic than fish by 2050, and that 99% of all the seabirds of the planet will have consumed some sort of plastic. It is also thought that the sea now contains 51 trillion microplastic particles, which is 500 times more than the stars in our galaxy. But also for our future, there is hope. There's evidence that within the last month, 30 global companies announced the formation of an alliance to address the impact that plastic waste is having in our environment. The Alliance to End Plastic Pollution had donated over $1 billion towards the goal of less consumption. Also in February of this year, the United Nations announced that it had declared war on ocean plastic, and 30 countries have now joined the UN's Clean Seas campaign. So to summarize, we as a society need to address the problem that is plastic pollution. If we are all more conscious of our consumption of plastic, we can reduce the everlasting effects this epidemic is creating. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
Yay! Woo!